Hello everyone guys. I really wanted to try something really exotic, such a fruit which, cannot be bought right away, but you need to order it and wait for it to be brought, as for example durian, which I waited a whole week. I still remember its taste, unusual smell. It was a very, very unusual fruit. And so guys, there is another very exotic fruit in this box that you just don't buy from us. I ordered it and waited about 5 days. And there are the GUANABANA guys, and now I will show it to you. So, untie this bow, open the lid. Here it is, this unusual fruit. See how I packed it in some kind of shavings? Now I will extract it and show you this miracle of nature. So, the chips go away. Guys, this is interesting. See, here it is, GUANABANA, the class. By the way, is GUANABANA he or she? Write in the comments. This thing looks like some kind of huge bump. Look, here is such a pin on which he hung, probably like this. This is really some kind of bump. By the way, write what it looks like to you, this fruit. I do not know, on a cactus, on a cone, on some, I do not know, a Christmas tree or something else. By the way, it's pretty heavy. Let's check how much this fruit weighs. Here, they are our scales. Turn on zeros and set it up. Overweight, he is more than 2 kilograms. Because these scales do not show more than 2 kilograms. Yes, 2 kilograms with something, maybe 2,220, 2,300. Yes, unusual. See how interesting his spines are, such a little bit curved. Just very unusual, and by the way, they sprinkle these spines from time to time. In general, guanabana is a Spanish name, and the Portuguese call this fruit gravel. Sounds good, right? Graveola. The English name is saucen. By the way, such green tea is sold. I thought it was a sort of tea, but it turns out that it is not a sort. Ordinary green tea with the addition of guanabana extract, such as tea with the addition of bergamot. It will be necessary to buy to try with what tastes this tea, and there are 2 names for this fruit, sour apple or Anna prickly. Here are so many names for this unusual fruit. Well guys, we will now test this guanabana and check if it is worth the money. By the way, I paid about $60 for it. Not so much money as for a durian, but still I would like it to be tasty for this money, this guanabana. So, how to cut it, right? Along or across? I do not even know. So that was beautiful. Well, let's probably cut across, somewhere around here. Firm, listen, in my opinion, green guanabana. By the way, I read that they are cutting it, tearing it from a tree, green, because when it matures it falls and breaks. By the way, such an interesting smell went. So I cut now and hear that. Oh, somehow I started to crookedly. Some interesting smell. Guys, look, in my opinion, is this necessary or not? Yes, in my opinion, she spoiled a bit. Here I am lucky, but it looks interesting, true? Such a monster with bones. By the way, the bones here are these poisonous. We will not eat them. So here guys, it happens. You buy exotic fruits for super expensive money. You get spoiled. Tin. You will need to write or call this store whether you bought and scold them. Well, I hope that if this middle is not to eat, cut, then maybe it is not so already tainted. Although here it is black. This is it. I do not know why it should be. In short, let's cut it. Another piece cut off. Green, also spoiled. This is tin. Well, it smells. By the way, interesting. Let's try. Cut the slice. So this part I will not eat. By the way, the bones here are really poisonous. I read about them. They make some medicines out there. I don't know, something else. There is simply no way for them because you can really get poisoned. I should not eat the middle, and here we will try it now. I hope I do not die. First, he is green, guys. He's kind of solid. Soursop apple, as I understand it, should be sour cream consistency, and it is just hard. Well, the taste, by the way, the taste is interesting. I cannot understand what it looks like, but basically delicious, but green and solid. I went to the internet. I read, guanabana pulp is creamy white, dense, in appearance resembling cotton. Not really, it melts in your mouth like jelly, and has a sour taste of lemonade slightly giving way. Along with that, strawberries. Of course it does not melt in the mouth. I certainly ate a piece crunched, so to speak. Well, I tell you so delicious, you know. Although if you consider that it is green, it is also spoiled, in principle tasty. That is, if it was still ripe and not spoiled, I think it would be really tasty. But as far as it's realistic to buy from us ripe and not spoiled, I think this is problematic. It is better to go to some Thailand, and of course, it's all much easier to do. But guys, anyway, I'll throw it away now. Clean out the seeds, cut out the middle part and try to throw this thing in the juicer and see. Try what juice will come out of this guanabana. These seeds, by the way, are somewhat similar to watermelon, and so here they look. You can try to plant. Well, I do not know, I'm sorry that I got spoiled. Now I'll call this company to talk to them, pay them money, they send you a spoiled guanabana, just some kind of tin, true? So guys, I prepared here so much pulp, cleared her from the bones, and the most interesting thing, look how many bones were in this amount of pulp. A lot of bones. I'm just tired of getting them with a knife, these bones, these poisonous bones. Why are so many of them? I do not understand. But still, I managed to collect so much boneless pulp, which we will now squeeze. And by the way, here I came across some pieces of so soft, I tried it again, and I understood what it tastes like. Well, really fruit is tasty, if it is ripe, and not such a spoiled one. And to taste, I also understood. It looks like a little bit of a pear to me, a little bit with some kind of watermelon flavour. So we take our juicer. Everything is working. We will have waste here and juice will come here. So we begin to check whether the juice from this guanabana will turn out. Yes, judging by the sound, I still did not get all the bones. Yes, there is juice. See which one? Juice still turned out. But did you hear that crunch? Oh, the juice is so thick, look, creamy juice. But the crunch says that all the same. I did not pick out all the bones there. Since the bones are poisonous then, I'm afraid of trying something with this juice. As if I didn't feel bad here. Well, risking my life, so to speak, I would try literally a little bit of this juice. Keep yours fists for me, guys. Class, guys. This, you know, sweet and sour, thick, such as if some yogurt. I don't know. An interesting thing. By the way, I read that different cocktails are made. Drinks with milk. There is something else mixed there. Indeed, the milk will be very good. It is a pity that there is a bone. I will not drink it at all. You never know, it will not become bad. Who will shoot Vidyoski something if I feel bad? By the way, good news, I called the store where I bought this miracle, I sent them a photo that the fruit was rotten and they promised me to return the money. So not everything is so bad, guys. Well, in the next video on your numerous requests will be an experiment with ants, and check if you have pressed the bell to get an alert when a new video will be released. Bye everyone, guys.